Alrighty, this is part two. See what I'm saying? Alright, this is part two. I might make a 1 hour video, or I might talk for another. I don't know. I might talk for another maybe. I might do a full video, or it depends how I feel. I might do a nice full video or a 1 hour video, and I'll stop the video here and I'll upload it and I'll take my nap because I'm fucking tired. So today's your lucky day, guys. I did a 3 video marathon for you guys. Some there. Yeah, so you got to be careful about the sharks in Hollywood. Some there. This is if I build a theory chain, guys. There's a high chance I will not build it. Oh, Ivan, really? Look, man, like it's a daunting process, and if I don't make enough money, I'm not going to build a theory chain. Ivan, you can still build it. No, man. If I make 15 million bucks, I'm not going to take 11 million dollars of my money. And no, that's more than half my money gone. I'll make my money. I know I'll make my money back, but I'm not going to do that. It's going to really piss me off knowing that I only had like $4 billion in my bank and I spent $11 billion in my theory chain. No, I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? If I make less than $25 billion, guys, I'm not going to touch a theory chain. I'm just going to release my movie on 4Kaboom on Amazon. And you got to be careful. Do not let these Hollywood actors dupe you. You know what I'm saying, guys? They're all animals. They're all sharks. You know what I'm saying? Especially guys like Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves is a greedy animal. The guy took $250 million for The Matrix. I heard he put some of his money towards special effects, and he gave like all the main special effect guys like $1 million of his money each, and he bought the motorcycles. But I heard that's a rumor. High chance Keanu Reeves took all the money. He took all the $250 million. He's greedy, obviously. We live in a greedy world. I would have taken the whole $250 million too, but I would have at least given Carrie-Anne Moss like $4 million of my money. Hey, pay Carrie-Anne Moss a good salary. Give her a nice $4 million of my money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Keanu Reeves didn't do that. He took all that money, man. All that $250 million. And Carrie-Anne Moss, even though Keanu Reeves was a star of The Matrix, Carrie-Anne Moss was also a star. She had a lot. She had a big role to play in the franchise. I believe she deserved a good like $4 or $5 million salary for the movie. And Keanu Reeves took his nice $250 million. You know what I'm saying? And Lawrence Fishburne took like his nice like $25 million. $30 million or something like that Lawrence Fishburne took for Matrix. And Carrie-Anne Moss made her like shitty $1 million. She took peanuts. The fact that she's only worth a couple $1 million, that's how you know Carrie-Anne Moss made peanuts for The Matrix. Was Keanu Reeves and Lawrence Fishburne, they made their money, they made their millions. Was Carrie-Anne Moss probably made her $800 million. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how you know some of the studio execs in Hollywood are real assholes, man. Like you offer Keanu Reeves $250 million, you can't even give Carrie-Anne Moss $4 million because they're fucking like crazy people, man. They're fucking crazy people. Yeah, man. Yeah. Obviously, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, obviously, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so from when I write my script, let's say if I hire Peter Jackson, if I write my when I write my 3 volumes of Zanus, obviously, I'm going to split it into 3 volumes. So what I'll do is me and Vijay will go to the store, and we'll buy professional notebooks, good notebooks for good notebooks. Right, we're gonna buy nice quality pencils or pens. I recommend we write in pencil. That way, if we make an error, we can just erase it. Me and Vijay can write it in pencil, obviously, instead of pen. Because pen is a pen. If you make a mistake, you have to what? You have to cross it off, obviously. See what I'm saying? So what I'll do for when I write my script, I'll have me. It'll be me, Peter Jackson, John Favreau, Dave Filoni, whoever I hire. We're gonna be in my boardroom. We're gonna be there from nine in the morning to 12 noon, and we're gonna write the volume 1, volume 2, volume 3 on a notebook, pen to paper. And in the afternoon, when I do the concept art superior and all them, I'll hire that fast typewriter who helped me plan the 4 years of Zans with George Julius, obviously. And I'll have him type out what we wrote down for that day. Okay, here's my notebook. Type down what we wrote down for the whole afternoon. Pay the guy a nice to do it for 6. He'll be doing it to do it for a good, I don't know, 6 months. Pay him a nice $20,000. That's a good paycheck for him. Pay the guy a nice $20,000. Okay, I'll divide your $20,000 paycheck during the 6 months. You get your nice what? Your couple $1,000 paycheck every 2 weeks. You give him that, pay him a good paycheck, pay him a nice $20,000 for the 6 months, and during those 6 months when I'm writing the script for the first half of the day on my notebook, obviously with Peter Jackson on them, you have the guy type out what you wrote down in the afternoon. Okay, Ivan, I typed out what you wrote down today, and I have Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni print out the script, copy the script obviously, and that way Peter Jackson can take his notes. And I'll give Peter Jackson a notebook to take his notes. For him to take his notes, you gotta buy a lot of notes. Buy a good 6-7 notebooks for Peter to take, because he's gonna be taking pages of notes, man. I'm gonna tell Peter, when you take your notes, make sure you mark the scenes. Scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, scene 4, scene 5. And that way when you're directing your movie, you can go back and look, and you know what scene you're on. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you mark it, Peter. That way you're not lost. That way you can know where you. That way you know where you can track your notes. It's easier to track your notes. You just look at the numbers. Okay, this is scene 6, and you go and you see the headline scene 6 on your notebook. You can go over your notes. That way he knows, obviously. Some there. Tell Peter Jackson that. Tell Peter that. Obviously. That way you write a good script. The day I finished writing my first draft of Zanus, my first draft of Zanus will pretty much be my completed script, because chances are I'm going to do very, very minor rewrites, because Zanus is a masterpiece. If you follow the book, you're going to get an amazing screenplay. But I'm gonna go over the book 2 more times, go over the screenplay 2 more times with Peter and all them. But chances are I'm gonna do very, very minor rewrites, if not no rewrites, because the screen Peter Graham Ivan is good enough. This is an amazing screenplay. Trust me, Ivan. I wrote Lord of the Rings. I wrote The Hobbit. Your screenplay is good enough, man. This is just as good as my Lord of the Rings screenplay, Ivan. It's a masterpiece, Ivan. Trust me. Ivan, I have experience in the industry for 40 years. I know what I'm doing. You wrote a masterpiece. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I wrote a masterpiece. We wrote a masterpiece, right? Because it's not just me. Like Peter, my 2 script they helped me write the script. Ivan, we wrote an amazing script. Grandma told me, Ivan, this is a solid script, man. This is good. We don't need to do much rewrites for your script, Ivan. Everything is good, Ivan. Everything flows perfectly. It's good. This is an amazing script, Ivan. Are you sure, guys? Trust me, Ivan. I've written many scripts. I know what I'm doing. Your script is good enough, Ivan. You'll get a good movie. You have to trust me, Ivan. I'm saying. And then after I finish writing the script, I'm gonna do a party with Peter and my 17 and Guatemala tour and my yacht. Because by the time I finish my script, it'll be summertime. Do a nice party in my yacht and we celebrate. The script is done. And all you see is VJ. Yay, Ivan, you did it. You wrote your script. You finished the screenplay. Yeah, sweetie, I did it. You know what I'm saying? Jon Favreau, Ivan, we did it, man. We finished writing the script. I guarantee Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, what they're gonna do is they might, whenever the script is done, finished, they might print out the script and they take a picture of the script. You know what I'm saying? Finish the sacred script, and you see the front page of the script. Last Hope for Zanus, Volume 1, written by Ivan O'Meara, Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, Peter Jackson, co-written. You know what I'm saying? Volume 2, Volume 3, they take a picture of the 3 scripts. You see the big pile of scripts. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Volume 1 is a good 140 pages. Volume 2 is 160. Volume 3 is 180 pages. You know what I'm saying? 190 pages. You see the big stacks of scripts. We finished writing the sacred script. They take pictures. They're gonna brag, obviously. Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are guaranteed going to be bragging with the life that they're living, obviously, because they're lucky chosen saved. You know what I'm saying? They're getting paid a rich salary. They're you know what I'm saying? They're the boss of my company. They're living that life. Yeah. Yeah, man. Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are gonna what? They're gonna brag, obviously. Finished writing the sacred script. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and the script is now finished off. The dirty work is now done. Because the real dirty work for me and Peter Jackson, the real dirty work for me and Peter Jackson will be writing that script. That's dirty work. It'll still be fun, obviously, because the Docking is filming us, and we're only going to work on the script for a good like 2.5 hours every morning, and that's it. Okay, Peter, all we have to do is work on the script for a good 2.5 hours, and the afternoon we focus on concept arts for the movie, discussing the characters. What do you want Aratat, Ephesus, Fool, and all those devils to look like? What do you want? What do you want the lands to look like? And John Howell and them hang all the pictures. And we discuss what pictures we like. We discuss some of the changes we made in the movie. We discuss all those changes. Singer? We discuss all those changes. Singer? We discuss all those changes, yeah. That's why I'm going to have that big party with Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, and my wife, and Peter Jackson and all them when I finish writing that script. Yeah, I don't know. Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni post a picture. We finished writing the sacred script, and you see the pictures of the 3 script. You see the front title page. The Last Hope for Zane is Volume 1. Last Hope for Zane is Volume 2. Last Hope is Volume 3. Co-written by Ivan O'Meara, Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, and Peter Jackson. The 3 volumes, and they take a picture of the front of the script page and they post it on their Instagram or Twitter. They're gonna brag, yeah, man. They're gonna brag, Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, yeah. They post on their Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I guarantee Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are gonna brag. They might have a video. This is my office. They give a tour of my office. Hey, this is a tour of my office. This is where me and Dave Filoni are gonna be working. You see their nice fucking luxury office. Holy shit, they have a nice office. This is even nicer than the CEO's office in Hollywood. Yeah. I'm gonna pimp up my fucking studio office. Something nice, high-tech security, high-tech computer software with a GPS, high-tech payment system. Yeah, a nice computer. Remember that picture I showed you in my video that I made like a month ago? Remember when the showing my face, the first part? Remember when I showed you those office desk pictures? Yeah, Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are gonna own nice office desks like that, man. Nice desks like that, nice computer like software like that. Yeah. With touchscreens, yeah, something nice, man. Some Zarin, yeah, man. You're gonna own nice places like that, a nice office, yeah, man. But it's not guaranteed I'm gonna hire them. I might hire someone else. I might hire the Russo brothers. I might hire maybe J.J. Abrams, Rian Johnson. I might hire what? I might hire James Gunn and Zack Snyder. You never know. I might hire those guys instead of Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. You never know. But I told you, Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni already know if they're hired. They can see the future. I have the keys. Chances are they are hired, but they already know. You guys already know if you're hired. You can see the future. You know if you're hired. See what I'm saying? Yeah. Obviously. But I'm going to keep saying this, guys. That way you guys know I'm not playing around. The money that I make off Zanes, I don't even have to start Sky Source. I can just live my life with VJ and just chill for fucking hundreds of years and just live the life. I don't even have to work, man. If I make $27 million, me and VJ can just build our $300 million condo. And just what? We can build. What's the chance Ivan wants to. The chance of me not starting Skyers is like 10%. High chance I'm going to start it, obviously. As I don't want my goal to be for nothing. And I want to work. I don't want to be just partying it up. And I don't want to be just partying it up, traveling around the world. It's a little boring. And trying online. No, I want to be. It's a dream of mine to be a movie star. I want to start my own film studio. Hence why I'm going to start Skyers, obviously. I don't want my goal to be for nothing. But the money that I make off my book, guys, I can just live life with VJ, man. If VJ doesn't want to start Skyers, I'm all for it. Like, VJ, if you don't want to start Skyers, tell me. If you just want to build our nice 300, like $30 million condo, you know what I'm saying, buy a yacht, buy like one jet, and travel worldwide, party up at the club, and just live a life for like decades. You can do that if you want to. And trend online, you can do that if you want to. If you don't want to put all this work on Skyers. VJ's like, Ivan, are you fucking kidding me? Of course I want to start Skyers. It's a dream of mine to be a fucking A-list movie star, yeah. Now that VJ's queen with me, she's now an A-list actor. She's an A-list movie star actor. As now she's what? She owns her own big film studio. She's a star of all the movies with me. Me and her. For Zanus, I will be the star. VJ will be my co-star. She'll be a supporting character in Zanus. A major character, but she's not the main star in Zanus. So for all my other movies, me and VJ are the stars, man. We're the leads of our movie. For Their Unique, me and VJ are the star. For The Great Escape, me and VJ are the star. For The Hidden Vat movie, me and VJ are the stars. The Western Gangster movie VJ stars. The only movie where VJ won't be the main star is Zanus. I'm going to be the main star because Tactius is the main character. Whereas VJ, you're not going to see her until Volume 2. She'll be a co-star, she'll be a supporting character, but Lithia is not the main character of the story. Tactius is the main character of the story. Tactius is the main character of the story. Lithia is a supporting character. She's a major character, but she's not the main character. She's a supporting character. All my other actors are my co-stars. VJ will be a co-star in Zanus. But she's now an A-list actor because now she's doing big budget movies with me. And she's getting paid way more money than all these fucking A-list actors in Hollywood. Way more money. As me and VJ are taking all the profits. For what? We're taking all the profits for the ticket sales, and we're taking 72% of the profits for the 4K Blu-ray box office. You see what I'm saying? Me and VJ are now A-list actors. Biggest movie stars in the world. Biggest movie stars in the world. As we're going to make way more money than how much all these celebrities make in Hollywood. Guys like Will Smith and all them make a lot of money in Hollywood. They make like $20, $30, $40 million for their movies. Sometimes even $80, $100 million. And yet that's pocket change compared to how much we are making for our movies. We're going to make tens of billions, guys. For the tickets, we're going to make at least $30 plus billion for the tickets, obviously. And we're going to make another like $60 billion of them, $69 million of the movies and the merch. Like unheard of, biggest contract ever. Bigger than the Disney Fox deal, guys. Disney bought Fox for $60 million, and yet the amount of money me and VJ are making for our movie and merch is more than how much Disney bought Fox for. Yeah, man, that's how big me and VJ are. That's how big I am. I'm so powerful, man. Yeah, man. I am bigger than the whole company of Fox, guys. You know Fox? You know how Fox is a huge company? Yeah, Ivan's worth more than the entire company of Fox and Disney. Yes. I am bigger than Disney itself. Yeah, the whole company. I'm bigger than the entire company of Disney, man. Yeah, man. That's a stretch. To say I'm bigger than Disney, but I am bigger than Fox. Fox is what? Fox was bought for $60 billion by Disney. Whereas Disney's worth about $150 billion. So I'm just as big as Disney pretty much, right? But I'm bigger than Fox. I'm bigger than the company of Fox. Yeah, Disney bought Fox for $60 billion, guys. And yet, me and VJ are going to make more than that deal. It's a bigger deal than even the Disney Fox deal. Yeah, that's how big me and VJ are, man. We're fucking big. That's why VJ not one video, when that one Instagram live video she did in 2017, she's like, yeah, she had a cigar. She was counting her money. Yeah, I guarantee you that was similar. Because VJ knows, in the future, me and Ivan are going to be boss. We're going to be movie stars. We're going to make our tens of billions off our movie. Yeah. And our ticket sales. If I build the theater chain, guys, a high chance I will not build it. Because even though building this theater chain is a dream, obviously, it's a fucking hassle, man. VJ be like, Ivan, this is a lot of work, man. To build it worldwide, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to hire my own development team to take care of all the dirty for me and VJ. But still a lot of work. We have to look at all the cities. It's a lot of work. I'm like, VJ, do you really want to do that dirty work? I don't know, Ivan. Let's just stick to 4K on Amazon. We don't need to build this theater chain, Ivan. We're making more than money. It's just saying how much money is enough. Yeah, it's just saying in this world how much money is enough. Ivan, what's the chance you're going to build a theater chain? If I make $25 billion plus, there's a high chance I will build that theater chain. If I make less, I am not touching the theater chain. I'm just going to release my movie 4K on Amazon, which is good enough. All you have to do is just put a good $1,500. Put a good $1,500 towards your theater system for all you average people and all you celebrities. You can put a good $20,000, $15,000, $30,000 towards your theater system. You'll still get a good theatrical experience at home. You can still get your popcorn. You can still get your Coke. You can still get your pizza, your McDonald's when you watch at your house. You're still gonna get a good experience. But make sure you get for all you average people around the world, I recommend you get a big flat screen TV, a nice 40, 50, 60 inch TV. Obviously, it doesn't hurt to get a 4K TV. That way you even get a better experience. Because I'm releasing my movie in 4K Blu-ray, obviously. But you don't have to get a 4K TV. You don't have to. If you get a nice HD Panasonic, Sony, you know what I'm saying, Samsung TV, that's good enough, and you put money into like $1,500 into the theater system, you're still gonna get an amazing experience for my movies. You know what I'm saying? Because VJ might tell me, Ivan, like we have our own we're gonna build our own private IMAX theater. That's good enough. We don't need to build this theater chain, Ivan. Yeah, building a theater chain is cool, Ivan, but do you really want to do all this work, Ivan? You're looking at a lot of work. We have to hire 10,000 movies. You really want to do that, Ivan? But at the same time, it's cool to have your movies at the theaters, Ivan, on IMAX. Yeah, it's fucking cool. Ivan, like, as long as we have our private IMAX theater, Ivan. We have our private IMAX theater at home, Ivan. We don't need to build this IMAX theater worldwide, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why there's a high chance I will not build it, to be honest. I'm just speaking hypothetically here, guys. The high chance I might just stick the 4K Blu-ray on Amazon. Because I don't want to go through this hassle of hiring all these people. It's a lot of work. And it's just more work for me and VJ, man. See what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just more work. It's much easier, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And to be honest, I'd rather watch my movie at home with my wife in my private IMAX theater than go to a premiere and watch it with all the crewmen. Actually, no, watching it at the theaters is cooler, obviously, but it's watching it at home in the private IMAX theater with my wife is good enough. You know what I'm saying? It's good enough, obviously. Because if I release a movie on 4K Blu-ray, everything is easy for me. I don't have to worry about all these crazy overhead costs. You know what I'm saying? All this crazy food costs, all this stuff, building all these theaters, hiring all these 10,000 employees. You know what I'm saying? I do the one premiere, I do the 2-day hotel party, and I do the premiere. I do the premiere, obviously. I do the premiere, and then what? And my premiere is my pre-order, and the whole world orders, obviously, and then Peter Jackson, all of them get sent their 4K Blu-ray, and they can watch it at home with their family or their wife. It's easier. Whereas IMAX is a lot more work, obviously. See what I'm saying? Ivan, are you gonna build a theater? If I make something crazy like $35 billion, $40 billion in my book, I will build a theater chain, guys, because I have more enough money. But if I make like 24, 23, 22, I'm not touching the theater chain. I'll save my money. I'm just gonna stick to 4K Blu-ray on Amazon. On Amazon for you guys to buy. Because if something tells me, VJ might tell me, Ivan, don't do it. Even though it's cool seeing movie on theaters, Ivan, don't do it, Ivan. It's just more work for us. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna be stressed out, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? Like Ivan, if you want to plan out your 3 volumes of Zayn, the last thing you want to do is do that and have to plan your development plan with the fucking architect. It's more work for us, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, VJ, we can easily hire a development team to handle. Yeah, Ivan, even though the development team will handle the for us, we still have to plan. We still have to plan the early stages of development. The architectural structure of the theater, what the theater will look like, the exterior, interior. We have to do research, look at all the cities in Europe. It's a lot of work, Ivan. Do you really want to do all that work, Ivan, and do the notes for your book? It's just more stress, Ivan. Just release on 4K Blu-ray on Amazon. Amazon will handle all the dirty work for us, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Amazon will handle all that dirty work. Amazon is in 100 countries. Amazon is in every country in Europe. Obviously. They're in about every country in Europe. And even if Amazon is in every country in Europe, man. They're in Canada, they're in America, they're in Mexico, they're in China, they're in Japan, they're in North Korea, they're in South Korea, they're in New Zealand, they're in Australia. They're even in South America too. They're in a couple countries in South America too. And they're in a few countries in Africa. They're in South Africa and like another 5 countries in Africa. So all you guys in Africa and Middle East, I'm sorry. You guys will not be able to watch my movie. I feel bad for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's why releasing it online is probably the better option, obviously, because more people around the world can have access to it. But even then, it will not make a difference because most people in Africa don't speak English. Most people in the Middle East don't speak English. Most people in South America don't speak English. And I'm only releasing my movies in like 6, 7 subtitles, so it doesn't really make a difference, right? And I told you, I am not a fan of online streaming. Online streaming is very, very unprofessional. If I release my movie if Zayn is released on online streaming, the movie won't have as much buzz. It'll still have crazy buzz, obviously, but it will not have the kind of buzz like 4K Blu-ray and the theaters. 4K Blu-ray will have more buzz because what? You get the 4K Blu-ray experience, obviously, which is better than 1080p online. At the same time, the whole world is anticipating the movie to arrive in the mail. It creates more buzz, and you also get the nice box set with it. It creates more buzz and excitement for your movie. Whereas online streaming ruins the excitement for the buzz the buzz and excitement for your movie, in my opinion. And that's why I'm not a fan of online streaming. VJ will be like, Ivan, you can just release your movie online. I'm like, VJ, I'm not a fan of online streaming. I hate online streaming. You know what I'm saying? I hate online streaming. I'm gonna have this big talk with Peter Jackson. Peter, Yeah, Ivan, what? I'm like, Peter, do you think I should release my movie online or Blu-ray? Ivan, 4K Blu-ray. Ivan, release it on, Ivan, you kidding me? Release it on 4K Blu-ray, man. Fuck online. Online is very unprofessional and ruins the excitement. Yeah, online streaming is very unprofessional and it ruins the excitement of the movie. Ivan, just release it on 4K Blu-ray. 4K Blu-ray is better, Ivan. You're gonna get a nice remastered, like what? 4K Blu-ray experience. Like, this is twice the technology of 1080p HD, Ivan. Looking at unheard of experience for fans. Ivan, Peter might tell me, Ivan, you don't need to build your theater, man. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna cost you billions. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you'll make more money, Ivan, but you're making more enough money off your movie, off your 4K Blu-ray, Ivan. Yeah, you're right, Peter. I'm making more enough money off my 4K Blu-ray. Vijay will guarantee tell me, Ivan, we don't need to build this theater chain. There's a saying in this world how much money is enough. We're gonna make a nice like $70 million of the movies and merch. That's enough money, Ivan. We don't need any more money. The money from the theater is money that we don't need, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Vijay, I'm not gonna build this theater chain for the money. I'm building it for the experience and the art, and the money will come. At the same time, it's nice to make more money. Yeah, but Ivan, this is gonna cost us like billions, Ivan. You really want to take $11 million of your money and build this theater chain? Vijay, we're gonna make our money back. We're gonna make like $30 million plus. I know, Ivan, but it's a lot of work, Ivan. Do you really want to do this daunting task? Yeah. That's why there's a high chance, guys, I will not build it, man. I don't. It's just more stress for me, Vijay. So when I talk about my move with you guys, I'm speaking hypothetically, you guys. You know what I'm saying? We have to hire CEOs for all divisions. You know what I'm saying? It's going to cost us hundreds of millions of dollars in food costs. It looks something crazy. We'll make our money back, obviously, but it's just crazy. In other words, the money that me and Vijay are making off the theater chain is money that we don't need. It's just extra money that we don't need. That's why there's a high chance I think I should just stick to 4K Blue on Amazon. Because this theater thing is crazy. It's like me and Vijay are gonna make more. Vijay, we're gonna make a nice like $68 billion off movies and merch. That's more than enough money, Vijay. We don't need any more money. We don't need any more money, some saying. We don't need any more money, some saying. So if I end up making like $14-15 billion in my book, I am not touching the theater chain, guys. I'm sorry. You guys be pissed off, Ivan. You're gonna build. Some people want to ask me, Ivan, are you gonna build a theater? Ivan, are you gonna turn your book into a movie? Yeah, I am. Ivan, are you gonna build a theater chain? You know, no, guys. Sorry, I'm just gonna release it to 4K on Amazon. Oh, Ivan, no, you should build that theater chain, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want to get that IMAX experience of your theaters. I know, guys, but it's a daunting process. I don't feel like taking $11 million of my money and building 2,000 theaters worldwide. That's what I'm saying. I don't feel like doing that. Because at the end of the day, me and Vijay are making more than enough money off the 4K Blu-ray. We don't need to build a theater chain, I'm saying. That's why there's a high chance I'm just going to take the 4K Blu-ray on Amazon. Even George Lucas was telling me, Ivan, don't build it, man. Like, Amazon already has resources. They're in 100 countries worldwide. You can easily handle your shipping. They're going to handle all the shipping for you worldwide, all over China, South Korea, India, America, Canada, Mexico, Europe. You know what I'm saying? South Korea, North Korea, New Zealand, Australia. They can easily handle all that for you, Ivan. You don't need to fucking build what? You don't need to fucking build your own theater, Ivan. But at the same time, Ivan, it's cool to have your theaters on IMAX, but it's money that you don't need. You don't need this extra money, Ivan. The box office you make off the 4K Blu-ray is more than enough, yes. The money that I'm making off my 4K Blu-ray movie is more than enough money, man. It's more than enough money, you know what I'm saying? We don't need to build a theater chain. Hiring all these employees, you have huge overhead costs. We're going to have to hire a good like 10 to even 20,000 employees for what? High chance I might even have 100 employees in my theater. 80 employees in each of my theaters. Because you're looking at 25,000 people like in one day, man. You're going to need a good like 50, 60, 70 employees. It's crazy, man. Yeah, Vijay, George Lucas will ask me, Ivan, ask yourself this question: Do you really need to build a theater chain? You know what I'm saying? Do you really need all that extra billions, Ivan? It's money that you don't need. You're making more enough money on. Yeah, me and Vijay are making more enough money off our merch because you not only have our box office for our 4K Blu-ray movie sales, we also have the merch. I'm going to be selling mugs, posters, and I might sell toys and t-shirts for my movie. That's more than enough money off the merch, Ivan. You don't need any more. You don't need any more what? You don't need any more money. Yeah. But if you were in my shoes, guys, you guys would build that theater. Fuck it, I'd build that theater chain and make more money. But there's a saying in this world, how much money is enough. I'm making more enough money. We don't need any more money. You see what I'm saying? Hence why I'm only sticking to SkySource. I am not interested in what? I'm not interested in investing my money in parks. I can easily build my own I can easily put a good me and Vijay can easily put a good 4 billion. Me and Vijay can easily put a good 10, $12 billion into building parks. Unheard of theme parks. Like water rides underwater, all that stuff. But if you do that, it becomes crazy. You have to hire tens of thousands of employees. You have huge overhead costs and it becomes crazy. We'll make our billions obviously, but it becomes crazy and you become stressed out. And I'm not interested in asset-based businesses. You know what I'm saying? Hotels, I am staying far away from hotels. I'm not building hotels. I'm not gonna have my own theater chain. Obviously. I'm not going to have my own theater chain. Sorry, I'm not gonna have my own restaurant chain. I'm not gonna have my own hotel chain. I'm staying away from parks. And I'm staying away from games. From games, obviously. I'm staying away from games. Obviously. Games are a good investment too, though. But there's a saying, me and Vijay are making more enough money, you see what I'm saying? What I can do is I'll have this talk with VJ. Hey VJ, what would you rather have? Would you rather own your own theater chain, or do you want to screw the theater chain and we put that money towards making games for all our 5 movies, if you want? What would you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer my movies on theaters on IMAX, or do you prefer games? Ivan, IMAX is better. Yes, you guys will obviously choose the theater. Ivan, the theater business is better than games. You know what I'm saying? Having a Zanis game would be nice, obviously, but I'm not going to invest my money in games. As I have no make more money. Yeah, I'll make more money, but it's too much, man. There's a saying in this world: how much money is enough? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. In other words, I am so powerful because I have the keys, and I can make my easy billions. Obviously, there's this. I don't want to make so much money to the point whereby it becomes crazy, and it's too much. You know what I'm saying the amount of money I make off my 4K Blu-ray movie is enough, man. I don't need any more money, man. Like VJ, even George will tell me, Ivan, you can easily invest your money in games. John Favreau and Dave Filoni might tell me, Ivan, why don't you invest your money in the game, man? You can easily put a good $600 million towards a Zanis game if you want. You'll make a lot of money off that. And I'm saying, John, I'm making more enough money off the 4K Blu-ray. I don't want it to become crazy, man. Whereby you have 20,000 employees, you have people working in the games, your theater chain, it's crazy. There's nothing worse than having a big business like that and it becomes crazy, man. The amount of money I'm making off my 4K Blu-ray movie and my merch is more than enough. Hence why there's a high chance I might just stick the 4K Blu-ray on Amazon, man. And sell my merch, and that's enough for me and VJ. And me and VJ can take our vacation for 8 months, and we plan that Great Escape story, obviously, and we're hard at work for the Great Escape story. And sometimes towards the end of the second, I'll be flying in my stars like Keanu Reeves. Show my camera here.